All right, so let's quickly solve some questions on sequence and series, right? So the first question I'm going to solve, question number 144 said, sorry, this is not sequence and series. Sequence and series. Okay, that is question number 161. Question number 161 said the end sum of a sequence, is Sn equals n squared plus 4n. All right. Then I said, what is the sixth sum? Solution. This is very, very simple. They have given us the formula that Sn is equal to n squared plus 6n. So S6 is equal to what? 6 squared plus, 4n. 6 squared, 4 into 6. So which is what? 36 plus 24, which is 60. So this question is very simple. We move to the second question. Don't have strength to stand up again. The second question, 162, said to what sum does the series 1 over 1 plus x plus 1 minus x over 1 plus x plus 1 minus x all squared over 1 plus x all cubed plus 1 minus x all raised to power 3 over 1 plus x all raised to power 4 plus dot dot dot. Okay, as they say that x is greater than 0 converges. Solution. Now for a sequence of for a geometric sequence to converge, they converge to the sum to infinity. All right, so my first term they gave me is 1 over 1 plus x, and the common ratio they gave me is the second term divided by the first term. So which is what? 1 minus x over 1 plus x all squared times 1 plus x over 1. So this is 1 minus x over 1 plus x, because this will take care of 1 over 1 of this. Okay, so therefore the sum to infinity is now what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? My a is 1 over 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x over 1 plus x. Right? So this is equal to 1 over 1 plus x divided by, the LCM there is 1 plus x. So I'm left with 1 plus x minus 1 minus x. So if you look at this, it's going to be 1 over 1 plus x times, let's say divided by, I'm left with 1 minus 1 is gone. So I'm left with 2x over 1 plus x. So if you change divide to times, you're going to say 1 over 1 plus x times 1 plus x over what? Over 2x. So this take care of this. I'm going to have 1 over 2x. So 1 over 2x is the solution to this. So we'll move to the next question. That is question number 163. So question number 163 here is just the repetition of 162. So it's a mistake. So let's go to 164. 164 said evaluate 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 12 plus dot dot dot. Solution. Now I have that the first term here is 1 over 3, and the common ratio is the second term divided by the first term, which is what? 1 over 6 times 3 over 1, which is 1 over 2, and this is less than 1. Since it's less than 1, you see that this sum goes to infinity. So sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r. My a is 1 over 3 divided by 1 minus 1 over 2. So which is what? 1 over 3 divided by 1 over 2. So which is what? 1 over 3 times 2 over 1, which is 2 over 3. So 2 over 3 is the solution to this. So we'll go to the next question. Question number 165, 165. Question number 165 said, find the sum, find the sum, find the sum of the series, find the sum of the series 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 81 plus dot dot dot. Solution. The same thing again. My first term here is 1 over 3. My common ratio is the second term divided by the first term, which is what? 1 over 9 times 3 over 1, which is 1 over 3. And 1 over 3 is less than 1. So you see that this sum goes to infinity. So you say sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? 1 over 3 divided by 1 minus 1 over 3. So which is what? 1 over 3 divided by 2 over 3. So which is what? 1 over 3 times 3 over 2, which is what? 1 over 2, right? 3 take care of 3. I'm left with 1 over 2. So that is that for that. So we'll go to the next question. That is question number 166. Question number 166. Question number 166 said, okay, question number 166, and they said, find the sum of the first 20 terms of the arithmetic series 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus dot dot dot. Okay, so this is very, very simple. I'm going to have that solution. If you look at this, you will see that the first term here is 3, and then the common difference is the second term minus the first term, which will give you 4. Okay, so you know that the sum of an AP is what? N over 2 in bracket of 2A plus N minus 1 bracket D. Okay, that's the formula for the sum of the term. So S20, which they say we should find, is what? 20 over 2 into 2 into 3 plus 20 minus 1 bracket 4. Okay, so I'm left with 10 into 3 times 2 is 6 plus 19 times 4. 19 times 4 will give you 76. So that is what? 820. Okay, 82 times 10, which is 820. So we'll move to question number 167. Question number 167 said, question number 167 said, find the sum of the series. Find the sum of the series 1 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 81 plus dot dot dot. Solution. Now if you look at this, you see that the first term is 1, and the common ratio is the second term divided by the first term. Anything divided by 1 is the same thing, and this is less than 1. So you see that this sum goes to infinity. You say that sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? A is 1 divided by, okay, 1 minus 1 over 3. So what do you have? 1 divided by 2 over 3, which is what? 1 times 3 over 2, which is what? 3 over 2. So that is that for that. So we'll move to the next one. Question number 168. Question number 168 said that for what value of x does the series 1 over 1 plus x minus 1 minus x all over 1 plus x all squared plus 1 minus x all squared over 1 plus x all cubed minus 1 minus x all cubed all over 1 plus x all raised to power 4 plus dot dot dot, okay, converges. Now, for a series to converge means for a series to converge, you're going to have that the ratio must be less than 1. But if it is diverging, then the ratio will be greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so you should know this. So now let's get the ratio first of all. The ratio is equal to the second term And what, so sorry, the absolute value of this. The absolute value of this. Don't forget that absolute value. Right? Yes. I think that's it, the absolute value of this. So we have that the ratio is going to be what? Minus 1 minus x all over 1 plus x divided by 1 over 1 plus x, which will give you minus 1 minus 1 minus x. Okay, now if you use that minus to, okay, minus 1 minus x, let me use that minus to open the bracket. Minus times this is going to be x minus 1 all over 1 plus x, then times 1 plus x over 1. So this cancel this. I'm left with x minus 1. Huh? Okay, so this one has squared here. So this one has squared here. So cancel one of these. So I'm left with 1 plus x, or rather x plus 1. So this is the same thing as x minus 1 all over x plus 1. So now, since they say that this converges, so the converge means it's coming together. Diverge means it's exploding. So since it's converging, we say that the absolute value of what? X minus 1 all over x plus 1, okay, is less than 1. So what do? We say that minus 1 is less than x minus 1 all over x plus 1, which is less than 1. All right. Now, let us solve this separately. Let's bring this one out and bring the other one out. So you have that minus 1 is, let me stay here so you can see it. Minus 1 is less than x minus 1 all over x plus 1. Okay? Then, comma, you will now say that what? X minus 1 all over x plus 1 is less than 1. Now, let me write this one first. X minus 1 all over x plus 1. The arrow is pointing the minus 1, so the arrow should be pointing the minus 1. Now, what do you do? For what value of x are you going to put here so that this thing, okay, let me bring this one to this side. Let me bring this one to this side. I'm going to have x minus 1 all over x plus 1 is greater than 0. So if you do LCM, you're going to have that x plus 1, you have x minus 1 plus x plus 1 is greater than 0. So I'm having this and this is gone. I'm having that 2x all over x plus 1 is greater than 0. So let's do the same thing here. This one coming here, I'm going to have x minus 1 all over x plus 1 minus 1 is less than 0. So I'm going to have that x minus 1 minus into x plus 1 all over x plus 1 is greater than 0. So I'm having that this and this is gone. So I'm having minus 1, which will give you minus 2 over x plus 1 is less than 0. Okay? So look at that. So now, what value of x are you going to put here that will make this thing 0? That will make this thing positive. You know that anything that is greater than 0 means positive. Okay? The critical point here is if I put 0 here, I have that 0 is among. You see that 0 is among. If I put 1, in fact, anything that is greater than, the critical point here is minus 1. Okay? How do you get the critical point? From here, I have that x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 will not work because if I put minus 1 here, it's going to be indeterminate, that is undefined. Okay, so but if I put any number that is greater than minus 1, it's going to work. Any number you like that is greater than minus 1, let me say minus 0.5. Minus 0, in fact, let me even say 0. 0 works. So the element that will work here, s must be an element of anything at all that is greater than 1. So I will say open bracket of 1 comma infinity, open bracket of minus 1 comma infinity. For this particular one, it will work. So anything you put in between these two must give you a positive number. Okay, so now coming to this place now, for what value of x will you put here that will make this thing a negative number? Now, first of all, the critical point here is still minus 1. So, but we cannot use minus 1 because minus 1 will make this thing undefined. But anything greater than minus 1, will still make this thing negative. Anything greater than minus 1 will still make it negative because 2, even if you put 2, it will still make it negative. So, x is an element of minus 1 comma infinity. So, let me see what they have as their own option there. Okay, so let me see where, if there is a problem somewhere, because what they're having here is minus infinity, comma, minus 1 union. There's a union in their own, but I'm just getting one particular thing. So if you check out this, you will see that, did I make mistake anywhere? So let's check out if there is any mistake anywhere. Okay, so this is this, open the bracket, you have this. Okay, you have this. So if you cross multiply, you're going to have this. Now absolute value of this is less than 1, which is minus 1 is less than this, which is less than 1. Okay, having that this is greater than 1. What do I have here? S and S will give you 2x, and this is gone. Okay, so I don't know where the problem is coming from, because for here now, the same thing, I'm getting the same thing here. You see, I'm getting the same thing here, because if this one is going to be negative, so how did I get that negative? Okay, minus 1 minus this will give you uh, minus that. Okay, so the only thing that will make this less than 0, the only thing that will make this thing less than 0 is when S should lie between these two things. I don't know. All right, so you can make your own research, but this is what I think is the answer. Minus 1 is less than infinity, and then you have that minus 1 is less than infinity. All right, so let's continue. Question number 169. I can't find out where the problem is anyways. Question number 169. 169, but I've solved that question. Maybe I'll resolve it. I'll do a separate video on that. So question number 169 said, to what sum does the following series converges? So I have 1 minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 minus 1 over 27 plus dot dot dot. Okay, solution. I told that it converges to the sum to the infinity. So I have that my first term is 1. My common ratio is minus 1 over 3 divided by 1, which is minus 1 over 3, which is less than 1. Okay, so I have that my sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? 1 over, okay, let me say, let me use divide. 1 divided by 1 minus, then minus 1 over 3. Okay, so I'm going to have 1 divided by 3 times 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. I have 4 over 3. So which will give you 1 times 3 over 4. So which is what? 3 over 4 is the result to that. So question number 170. Question number 170. So question number 170 says that the third term of a GP is 2, and the fifth term is 8. Then I say, what is the first term? Okay, solution. Now what did they give us? The first thing they gave us is the third term, t3, which is what? A r squared. They said that third term is 2. Next they gave us is the fifth term, t5, which is what? A r raised to power 4. Okay, and they say that is equal to 8. So if I divide this divided by this and this is gone, this minus this will give you r raised to power 2 minus 4, which is equal to what? This divided by this will give you 1 over 4. So I have r raised power minus 2 is equal to 2 raised power minus 2, right? So you will now have that this take care of this to have that r is equal to 2. Okay, since your r is equal to 2, now substitute here to get your a. So I have a r squared is equal to 4. So is equal to 2. So a into 2 squared is equal to 2. So 4a is equal to 2. So my a is equal to 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. All right. So 1 over 2 is the result there. We move to the next question. Question number 171. Where does it end? 182. Okay. 171. 171 said that the third term of a GP. Okay. Oh, the question I just solved now is 171. So let me solve 170. Sorry. 170 said the fifth partial sum of the summation of n starting from 1 to infinity, of 3 plus 2n is solution. The fifth partial sum means just be putting n till you get to the fifth one. Okay, the first term is when n is 1. The first term, if you put 1 here, 2 times 1, 2, 2 plus 3, you have what? 5 plus. The second term, it is when it is 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 11 plus, keep adding 2 now, 13. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you add the 5 of them, that is the fifth partial sum. So you're going to have 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13. You're going to have that the fifth partial sum, S5, will give you 45. But if you don't want to do it like that, another way you can do it, since you have gotten the terms of this thing, so you can say that the first term is 5, and the common difference is what? 7 minus 5, which is equal to 2. Don't forget that your Sn is equal to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. Okay, if you want to solve it with this way, so S5, that is the fifth sum, is what? 5 over 2 into 2 into 5 plus 5 minus 1 bracket 2. So what do we have? 5 over 2 into 2 times 5 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so I have 5 into 2 in bracket of 18, which is what? 5 times 9, which is 45. The same result. Anyhow you want to do it, you are still getting the same answer. Okay, we go to question number 172 because I have solved 171. So 172 said find the sum to infinity of the series 1 plus s squared plus s cubed plus s raised to power 4 plus dot dot dot. Solution. This is very, very simple. The first thing, you say that my a is 1 and my common ratio is what? The second term divided by the first term, which is s. So my sum to infinity, simply what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? 1 over 1 minus s. That's all. Very, very simple. So we'll go to the next question. Question number 173. So number 173, question number 173 said, in an AP, comma, T10 is equal to minus 15, T10 is equal to minus 15, comma, T31 is equal to minus 57. Then I say find T15. Solution. Now the first thing they gave us, they say that T10, formula for T10 is A plus 9D, and they say that is equal to minus 15. Okay, equation 1. So they now say that the T31, which is what? A plus 30D, they say is equal to what? Minus 57. If I subtract this minus this, 9 minus 30 will give you minus 21D is equal to, minus minus is plus, minus 15 plus this, that is 57 minus 15. So I'm going to have 42. So therefore my D is what? 42 divided by minus 21, which is equal to what? Sorry, divided by 21. So I have 2. So I have minus 2. So you can substitute in equation 1 to get your A. So I know that A plus 9D is equal to minus 15. So therefore, A plus 9 in bracket of minus 2 is equal to minus 15. So A minus 18 is equal to minus 15. So therefore, my A will now be what? Minus 15 plus 18, which is equal to what? 18 minus 15, which will give you 3. So since you have gotten your A and D, then you are done. There is nothing that is impossible. Okay? So you now have that your T15 now. T15 simply means A plus 14D, which is what? My A is 3 plus what? 14 in bracket of minus 2, which is what? 3 minus 28, which will give you what? Minus 25. So that is that. 28 minus 3 minus 25. Okay? So that is that. We move to the next question. Question number 174. Question number 174. 174. Okay? Question number 174 said that the nth term, okay, the nth sum of a sequence is s is equal to n squared plus 4n. Then I say what is the sixth sum? Okay, we have solved this question before, so that is repetition of question is an error. So they've given us the question that said that they've given us the formula that Sn is equal to what? N squared plus 4n. So S6 is equal to what? 6 squared plus 4 into 6, which is what? 36 plus 24, which is what? 60. Okay? So that is that for that. We go to question number 175. Question number 175. Question number 175 said find the sum of the series. Find the sum of the series minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 minus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 81 minus dot dot dot. Solution. Very simple question. So what do? You say that your A, the first term is minus 1 over 3. Why the common ratio is the second term divided by the first term, which is what? The second term times 3 over minus 1, which is minus 1 over 3. And this is less than 1. So the sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? Minus 1 over 3 divided by 1 minus 1 over 3. Okay? So which is what? Minus 1 over 3 divided by 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So I have 4 over 3. So which is what? Minus 1 over 3 times 3 over 4, which is what? Minus 1 over 4. So that is that. So we'll go to the next question. Question number 176. So question number 176. Question number 176 said, to what sum does the following series converges? Okay, that is minus 1 plus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 27 minus dot dot dot. Solution. The same thing is applied. So we say that the first term is equal to minus 1, and the common ratio is the second term divided by the first term, which is minus 1 over 3. Okay, and this is less than 1. So the sum to infinity is equal to what? A over 1 minus r, which is what? Minus 1 divided by 1 minus 1 over 3. So I'm going to have minus 1 divided by 4 over 3, which is what? Minus 1 times 3 over 4, which is minus 3 over 4. So that is the answer to that. We go to question number 177. So question number 177. Question number 177 said, okay, no, 177, 179. Question number 179 say the fourth term of an AP is 15, and the seventh term 6. Then I say find the nth term. Okay, solution. Now, this is a very simple question. The first thing they gave us is T4. T4 formula is A plus 3D and is equal to what? 15, equation 1. Then equation 2 is T7, which is what? A plus 6D, which is equal to 6, equation 2. So if you subtract, this minus this is gone. This minus this will give you minus 3D is equal to 15 minus 6 is 9. 15 minus 6 is 9. So I have 9. So my D will now be 9 divided by minus 3, which is what? Minus 3. Okay? So that is that. Now, you now say that A plus 3D is equal to 15. So A plus 3 into that minus 3 is equal to 15. So A minus 9 is equal to 15. So my A will now be 15 plus 9. So my A is equal to 24. Okay? So since your A is equal to 24, the nth term of a sequence is given by A plus n minus 1 bracket D. So which is what? 24 plus n minus 1 bracket, my D is minus 3. So if you open bracket, you are going to have 24. This time this minus 3n. This time this will give you plus 3. So which is what? 27 minus 3n. So that is the nth term of that sequence. Okay? Or, okay, they did not open bracket in their own. So look at what they did here. They say in the option is what? 24. This one coming here is minus 3 into n minus 1. So that is how they wrote the option there. So go to question number 180. No more. No easy. So question number 180. I think it's many, just 2 questions and then we are done. Question number 180 said if the nth term un of a sequence is given by un is equal to 7 plus un minus 2. Okay, then I say if u5 is equal to 35 plus u3, then I say find u1. Okay, solution. Now what do you do? Now they gave us first of all that u5 is equal to what? 35 plus what? u3. Now let us put everybody. If you want to get u5, means put 5 inside this place. So u5 is going to give me 7 plus u5. Look at u5 from the formula going to give me 7 plus u5 minus 2 will give you 3. So 7 plus u3 is what is representing this one, is equal to what? 35 plus my u3 with the formula u3 will give me 7 plus 3 minus 1 u1. Okay, so my u3 is going to be 7 plus u1. All right, so this is what? 7 plus u3 again is the same thing as 7 plus u1. Okay, is equal to 35 plus 7 plus u1. Now collect like term. 7 plus 7 is 14 plus u1 is equal to 35 plus 7. 35 plus 7. I'm going to have 42 plus u1. There is an error somewhere. Let me check if I got the question correct. Okay, they say that that un is equal to 7 plus un minus 2. Okay, and I say that u5 is equal to 35 plus un. Okay, and u5 is equal to 7 plus u3 is equal to 35 plus 7 plus u1. Okay, I don't think u1 is possible to get. u1 is not possible to get because this minus this is gone. So there is no way you can get u1. u1 is not possible unless I have that thing is minus, that is 7 minus. Okay. 7 plus un minus 2. That is 35 plus un. u2, u1 is not possible to get. We cannot get u1 because if you check it out, you are seeing that u5. Okay, even if we decide to do this, watch. From what they gave us that u5 is equal to 35 plus u3. Okay, they gave us that u5 is equal to 35 plus u3. Formula for u5 now. Formula for u5 will now be from here. Formula for u5 will give you 7 plus u3 is equal to 35 plus u3. You see that this and this is cancelled out, and 7 can never be equal to 35. So there is an error in that question. There's an error in that question. So it's not possible. So we'll go to question number 182. So that question is not possible. So we'll go to question number 182. 182. So question number 182 said, what, that's the last question here. What is the fifth term and the fifth partial sum of the summation of n starting from 1 to infinity of 1 over 7 into 3 minus 2n respectively. Okay? Solution. Now, if you come to this place, what do? Let's get all the terms. When n is 1, because it started from 1, the first term. So you see that 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So the first term is simply 1 over 7, because 1 over 7 times 1 is 1 over 7. Plus, the second term is now when it is 2. Now see that 2 times 2 is 4. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Minus 1 times this will give you minus 1 over 7. Okay? Now the third term is when it is 3. That is 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? 3 minus 6 will give you minus 3. Minus 3 times this will give you minus 3 over 7. So the next one is when it is 4. 2 times 4, 8. So you're going to have minus 5 over 7. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next one will now be minus 7 over 7. That is minus 1. Then minus dot dot dot. It continues that way. So the seventh term, T5, the seventh term is equal to minus 1. Okay? And then the sum, if you add this thing, S5 will now be equal to, the LCM there is 7. So I have 1 minus 3 minus 5 minus 7. So I'm going to have 1 minus 1 is gone. Minus 3 minus 5 minus 7. 3 plus 5 plus 7. So I have 15. So minus 15 over 7. So that is that for that. So let's check the option there. Yes, minus 1 and minus 15 over 7. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.